Good morning, great Biafrans and lovers of freedom all over the world. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. And my name is Kumawe Tarinemi. You are welcome to today's program. The time right now is 3 minutes past the 9th hour in the holy land of Biafra. I will advise that you welcome somebody by your side and ensure you share this message, ensure you share this gospel. Let us make sure that this message gets to the ends of the earth. Share this message as much as you can. We must continue, we must make progress. And we must pray as it is our custom to do so. Let us pray. Tamara or Gonamokiremotemedao, the one who reigns in the heavens, the one who reigns upon the earth. Nana Way, the owner of the universe, the creator of the whole world. Let her name alone be praised forever. Let her name alone be exalted. Lord, we thank you for this opportunity once again to serve the holy people, to serve the people of Biafra for the restoration of the holy land of Biafra, for the restoration of the sovereignty of the people of Biafra, for the restoration of dignity to the land of Biafra, for restoration of hope, for restoration of destiny of the people of Biafra in this generation and generations to come. Lord, we thank you for the opportunity to serve in this time and in this generation, for calling us to do this great work. Abba Father, we ask that you keep our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu safe and sound, protected on every side. Lord, we ask that you keep all of our people all over the world, everyone that is doing their bits to ensure that the dream for the sovereignty of Biafra is achieved. We pray for the Eastern Security Network and everyone that is working hard to ensure that the terrorists are driven far away from our land. We pray that you continually give them superior strategies. We pray that every point in time that you make them to be able to defeat our enemies at every point in time so that we may live a peaceable life. Lord, we pray for Biafrans worldwide. Let deception not take over the people. Let everyone remain focused and strong, irrespective of what the enemies throw at us, irrespective of what they throw in the air and in the media. All this we pray in the name of Tamara, Ayiba, Aziba, Izbe, Ise, more power. We must continue, we must make progress. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast, and I'm your host. My name is Kumawe Tarinemi. Today, we are talking about a topic I titled Our Holy Angels. Who are our holy angels? And what is the duty of our holy angels? Do they exist? Or do they not exist? Who are the holy angels? And why are the holy angels doing what they are doing? Where are they from? From which planet did they hail? What is their purpose for doing what they are doing? Who are our holy angels? I must begin by stating it clearly that the Eastern Security Network are volunteers taken from all over Biafra land that our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu puts together to ensure that the terrorists are driven far away from our land. Disciplined men and women that have sacrificed their lives to ensure that the land of Biafra is safe and sound. But they are not the ones I am talking about this morning. They are not the ones I consider the holy angels on our land. The holy angels are angels of judgment and discipline. They are people that have decided to sacrifice themselves We don't control the actions. We don't control the results as well. But they have separated themselves. Even though along the line there are some people that have taken advantage, mostly politicians have taken advantage to create criminals in order to give a bad reputation or a bad name to those that were considered our holy angels. They have created some criminal gangs to pretend to be the holy angels. But how do you know them? You know them by the actions, you know them by the things that they do. And I must state that the fact that they are not ESN does not mean that they are evil. But IPOB is responsible to ESN. IPOB is not responsible to the holy angels. But the holy angels are there for a purpose to save our people. On our land today, there are terrorists, there are criminals, and there are holy angels. But today, people only want to talk about the terrorists. They want to talk about the criminals. Nobody want to talk about the holy angels. Nobody even want to talk about the Eastern Security Network and the good work that they're doing. Except when IPOB talk about it. And when Soludo came, Soludo said anybody in the bush, whether the holy angels are in the bush or in the cities, we don't know. But Soludo came and said anybody in the bush with a gun is a criminal. ESN are in the bush. And of course, they are with a gun because the terrorists in the bush are with a gun. The politicians, the governors, and all of them, they have never called the Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, to go into the forest and chase criminals. But they have called the Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, to chase the people that have wielded guns to defend the land. They go into the forest to chase ESN and every other independent people that are doing what they can to ensure that our people are safe. Our communities are not run over by these people, but when the army comes, every single person in the community escapes for his or her life. Is the Nigerian army the savior of the people, or the terrorists to the people? Nigerian army and all the forces of Nigeria, they have only terrorized our people. They have never saved us. They have terrorized our people at every point in time. They come, they terrorize our people. They will take advantage of activities of criminals which politicians created, because all these criminals are created by politicians, because they want to give the Eastern Security Network a bad name. And Soludo, mostly in Anambra State, is the mastermind of these criminal activities. Before Soludo came, we didn't have records of criminal activities to this height. In order to justify the claim that what the army is coming to do is to wipe up criminals. But none of them are interested in what happened in Abia State, or what happens in Abia State and other parts of Biafra land, where these terrorists are invading everywhere, kidnapping people, and taking ransoms of 100 million, 50 million, and above. The holy angels, they have never put themselves in line with the activities of the Eastern Security Network. So they are not our problem. They have never chased our people. They are not our problem. The holy angels have never terrorized our people. They don't go to our communities to sack communities. The people that sack communities are the terrorists, the Fulani terrorists. Just a few days ago, the governor of one of the northern states asked his people to arm themselves. And that is what the holy angels have done. They are independent people that have armed themselves to bring judgments to those that are lawless. And this must be set straight. We must never victimize people that have sacrificed themselves to save everyone. If you cannot do it, you step aside. Let those that can do it do the work. When our leaders set up the Eastern Security Network, our leader ensured that he made it very, very clearly that the Eastern Security Network, that their duty is to take away every form of criminality on our land. But first and foremost, to chase the terrorists in our forests. That is the primary duty of the Eastern Security Network. To chase the terrorists in our forests. The duties of the Eastern Security Network is to chase the terrorists in our forests and also to eliminate criminality, cultism that the politicians sponsor. So it is the duty of the Eastern Security Network to chase criminals on our land, not the duty of the Nigerian army, because the Nigerian army have only killed us. There are records, countless records on our land. If I begin to mention them today, we will not say any other thing apart from it. Countless records. As I speak, the Nigerian army is committing crimes upon crimes in different communities in Biafra land. In the hinterland and the coast, we keep talking about these things. We keep shouting about them. We call the international community. Nobody does anything. Then when the people become independent to save themselves and go after those that have been killing their relatives, they have been killing their people, you call them criminals and you want to kill everybody. You take advantage of it. You go to communities and you kill innocent people. And everybody in that community will escape for their lives. The Nigerian army is doing exactly what the terrorists are doing in the Middle Belt. That is what the Nigerian army is doing in Biafra land. But they want us to believe that everybody is a criminal. Meanwhile, they are the ones committing the crime. They cannot intimidate us. They cannot intimidate us. They cannot be the ones to tell the news, to tell the story, and victimize us in the public, in the news. They will come and talk so well as if they mean well for the people. But when they go to action, they kill everybody on sight, rape people, rape people's mothers and sisters. They want us to believe that they are the ones saving our people, but that is a lie. The Nigerian army has never saved our people. And that is why our leader set up the Eastern Security Network. Because our people cried for years, the Nigerian army never came. The terrorists were there, the Nigerian army never came. We cried against SARS. The Nigerian army never did anything. The politicians said nothing until the people rose up. And when the people rose up, what happened? They killed them in broad daylight on the streets. And what do you expect of the people? You expect the people to give themselves to be killed like chickens? That is obviously not possible. You don't expect the people to give themselves to be killed. Not all of us are as gentle. Some of us are gentle. No matter how you kill us, we may never kill back. We may never take guns. We may never do anything. But not everybody is like that. Some of us, what we can do is to talk about it, is to write about it, is to cry about it, is to call international community. But not everybody is as patient. Some people are not that patient. And when they see that there is no justice on the land, obviously, we have waited for a year for justice to be served on the case of Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. There is no justice in the zoo. And in a land where there is no justice, what happens? The people become the justice to themselves. The people become justice. The people choose to bring justice. You must understand that the one that created this world created justice as well. Justice is not something that can be played to the background. If you believe that you are government, if you believe that you are the government, and you refuse justice, justice will come one way or the other. If you don't, if you put justice to the back, if you put justice to the backyard, justice will find its way to come to the frontage. You cannot cage justice, because human beings cannot coexist without justice. Human beings cannot coexist anywhere without justice. There must be justice in any society. It is not something that anyone can control. You cannot tame justice. Those that are being killed, the military men, the police that are being killed, they are going against justice. And that is why we do not condemn the acts of those people that do that. Because you cannot tame justice. You cannot do that. Why didn't they release our leader Mazi Nnamdi Kanu on bail? Why? Because they want to tame justice. And they postpone it for 5 months. Why? Because they want to tame justice. But you cannot tame justice. You cannot sit on justice. You might try that for a while, but it cannot continue forever. It cannot continue forever. Why do you think when there are agitations, governments that are reasonable, that understand how this world works, and understand how the emotions of men work, they do all they can to ensure that they discuss reasonably with the people that are agitating and try to bring a solution. But whenever you try to tame them, it will result into something else. The indigenous people of Biafra is a movement that has come to stay. And we are very disciplined. All we do is to ensure that at the end of the day, we get a referendum. Our leadership is disciplined. But when you begin to kill people and we shout and cry, the international community does nothing, nobody is doing anything, you expect the people to fold their hands and be dying. Such things do not exist. It cannot happen. It cannot continue. So instead of going to be looking for the Eastern Security Network everywhere in the bushes, claiming that you're looking for criminals, why not remove Fulani headsmen from our bushes and see whether the Eastern Security Network will still be there? Let it be on record that at least the Nigerian army is going after the terrorists in the forest. Instead, they are colluding with the terrorists. They are giving them backup. Colluding with them. Giving the terrorists backup. Instead of them to go after these terrorists. Go after the terrorists. But no, it is the people that want to defend themselves that they are going after. I am not disputing the fact that there are criminals that have been committing crime, but all these criminals are paid by politicians. It has always been so, because politicians always need these thugs for their elections. There are always thugs in Nigerian elections. And for politicians that want to win elections in Nigeria, they always keep thugs and sustain them. And whenever they want to manipulate things, they use their thugs to manipulate. This is not anything new, except people want to pretend. These are not anything new. So, if, and apart from even the criminals, apart from even the political thugs, even some people from the police and the army also disguise themselves and commit these crimes. Why? Just to blackmail the movement for the restoration of Biafra. Oh, you are doing your work. You are doing your work, but you are in people's communities, burning houses. What have those houses got to do with the crime? Is it the houses that committed the crime? And when somebody that you have burnt his house, he managed to escape. He's a young man. You have burnt his house. You killed his siblings, killed his parents, raped his mom. And after you've done all these things, the man has nowhere to go to. The man is frustrated. And he knows that if he doesn't even have a way to even find himself in the Eastern Security Network. And the Eastern Security Network, he knows if he's there, the Eastern Security Network will only be going after the Fulani terrorists. Except the Nigerian army come to look for them. They will only be going after the Fulani terrorists. So how do you expect this man to vent his anger? You expect him to just stay cool and just stay calm. He will go after those that kill these people. It is called revenge. It is a natural thing. Everywhere in the world, every human being is his normal emotional response. Then at the end of the day, you want to group everything. They are all criminals. They are not all criminals. The angels were created by the crime of the Nigerian army. They are not criminals. The criminals are created by the politicians. And our media warriors must set this record straight. Stop being afraid. Stop being afraid to set the record straight. Is it something we cannot defend in court? Did the Eastern Security Network go after innocent people to kill them? Is there any record that the Eastern Security Network went after innocent people to kill them? For you to understand that the government is working with these terrorists, look at the recent news of Sahara Reporters. Sahara Reporters, they carried the news recently. It's on Twitter. You can go there. It's on different platforms. They said the Ansaru terrorists accuse IPOB of killing Muslims. You see? Claim now the Kano's group behind activities of unknown gunmen, blah, 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 in Southeast. And what did they say? They said the organization of IPOB has been supported to kill Muslims. Then you Muslims, who is yours? Who is that will protect you? So, the terrorists are telling you that they are the ones protecting Muslims. But are IPOB attacking Muslims? Of course not. Go to every Biafran city, or even in our communities, most of our communities, you will see Muslims. In our cities, you will see mosques. Have we at any point in time attacked any mosques? Are we attacking Muslims? Are Muslims our problem? We're not attacking Muslims. We're not even attacking Fulani. We are attacking the terrorists in the forest. The Eastern Security Network is attacking terrorists in the forest. It is the terrorists in the forest that they are attacking, not Muslims. But they want you to believe that we are attacking Muslims, so that the Muslims will now believe that the terrorists are their freedom fighters. So all Muslims should now put hands together and attack IPOB. That is exactly what they are trying to say. And that is why the Nigerian army are attacking the Eastern Security Network. Because they are protecting the terrorists. The people they call Muslims are the terrorists. You that is a liberal Muslim that don't believe in terrorism, you are not considered Muslims. It is the terrorists that are considered Muslims. So when they tell you that IPOB is killing Muslims and all of that, they are talking about the terrorists that are in your land, that are in your forest, that are killing your mothers, raping your mothers, killing your brothers, killing children. They don't allow you to go to farm. And they are returning in their numbers. Because some of us are accepting the lie that everyone is a criminal. And anybody that is a Nigerian army go to their communities to kill. Anyone that is dead is a criminal. They put all of them together and say that they are criminals that they have killed. Mostly the young men. Innocent people, they are not the Eastern Security Network. Some of them have never even attended any IPOB family unit before. Meeting. But they go to the communities to kill them. When they went to Delta State to kill that young man, is he a criminal? All the people they have been killing in Cross River State, are they criminals? Are these people criminals? They want us to believe, because somebody that has been killed can no longer talk. He cannot defend himself. So they kill them and accuse them that they are all criminals. Meanwhile, the terrorists are advancing. The terrorists are gaining more grounds. Why are they not after the terrorists? But they're after the innocent people. Oh, the criminals are the ones killing innocent people. But when the army comes, the army will do worse. When the army comes, the army will do worse. They do worse than those that they accuse. You know, the criminals that these politicians put together, they don't have a formal uniform. They don't have a formal identity. If they expose themselves too much, people in the community can even gang themselves together and lynch them. So, the way the army can invade towns and destroy places, these criminals cannot do it. So the criminals on our land are not even as dangerous as the army. They are not as dangerous as the police. They do not have the right to come to the streets and begin to collect money and intimidate people and collect money from them in the name of checkpoints with impunity. These criminals cannot do that. They can't do that. So the people, the police, the army, and all these people that pretend to us that they are after criminals, they are far more dangerous to our communities, to our societies, than these so-called criminals. The criminals are just there for excuse of invasion. That's what these politicians created these criminals for. The criminals are there for excuse. They created these criminals to have an excuse to invade our land. And as the army is coming, the terrorists are coming. And they are protecting them. These terrorists are not strong. If one or two people in the community that are not even trained, but have guts, get into that forest, they will chase them. Not many of them are that trained. Not many of them are strong. Fulanis are weak. Just that the army supports them, gives them so much weapons. In places where you see, like in places where you see that these terrorists are even giving the Eastern Security Network a good fight, these are actually military men that have pulled uniform to join these terrorists in the forest. They do that to protect the terrorists. Cases where they cannot use their military uniform to attack, they will remove uniform, join the terrorists in the because they are one and the same people. Join the terrorists in the forest and they will be attacking. It is in such occasions where you see that the Eastern Security Network have some challenge where things are kind of a little bit tough, because the Eastern Security Network are well trained. So this is exactly what is happening. This is a mind game. This is a deception. And we're not going to allow them to take over the news. And everybody now, many people are now accepting, oh, criminals. So whenever the Nigerian army attack any place, people can no longer report it. Why? They will say that they're attacking criminals. But are they going after only armed men? No. They're going after the community. Burning houses in community. Chasing people. People in the community cannot be there. You that is there claiming they are going after criminals. They are going after criminals. You're on social media writing rubbish. They are going after criminals. Can you stay in those communities? Go to when you hear the Nigerian army are going to a particular community, go and stay there. Go and stay there whether you come back alive. People are running away from such communities in the name that they are attacking criminals. They be attacking our innocent people and chasing people from their communities. Chasing people from their communities. And you expect us, when some people put themselves together and begin to attack our attackers, that we should join you and be condemning them. And be saying that, oh, those that are attacking police, checkpoints, and army, that they are terrorists. Why should we do that? Why shouldn't we praise them? When you are a greater danger to our people than those criminals that the politicians created. Why shouldn't we praise them? You are more dangerous to our people. The army, the police, the navy, they are more dangerous to our people. Why shouldn't we praise them? Come and expect us and that we should join you. Meanwhile, the next day, if today we come and condemn the activities of those people, the next day you are in our communities killing our innocent people, and you expect us to be happy, smiling, talking to you. No, it's not done that way. No, things are not done that way. If you do what is right, then the indigenous people of Biafra will praise you. But you will not do what is right, and you expect us to just act and pretend as if you are an elite army, as if you are a responsible army, because you are carrying uniform. You're not a responsible army. The Nigerian army is never responsible, has never been responsible, will never be responsible. The army of the people that you kill? Is that what they taught you in the army? Is that what the army is all about? To kill innocent people. I have a cousin that used to be in the Army of the United States. She told us when she went to when they sent her to Afghanistan, people that were shooting at them, they were instructed strictly not to shoot at these people except they are aiming at their legs. And that aiming at their legs is just to neutralize them. Not to, these are people shooting at them, live bullets. But the instruction was aim at their legs. Is that what the Nigerian army does? Is that what the Nigerian army does? Of course, that's not what they do. They'll shoot at your head. Even when you're not wielding any weapon. Provided they have unleashed them to that place and they told them there are criminals there. They have told them the particular place where there are criminals. While maybe even before they get to the place where there are criminals, they see innocent people, they will attack them, burn their houses. The people see the Nigerian by right. When you see the army of your country, if we were Nigerians and we see the Nigerian army, maybe there are criminals within our territories. When we see the Nigerian army, we are supposed to leap for joy because salvation has come. We are now sure that we'll be safe. The criminals will no longer have a hiding place. They will deal with them and we will be safe. Is that the case with the Nigerian army? Is that the case? That is, of course, not the case. If our people see the Nigerian army, hey, terror will fill the land. Terror. So much fear. They will be praying just to survive. Innocent people. They'll be praying to survive. Is that how it is done in reasonable countries? Is that how it is done in Europe? You Britain that don't want Biafra to go. You want to retain Biafra. Is that how the British army terrorizes the British people? Is that what your army do to your people? Is that how you treat your own people? You want us to accept Nigeria by all means. Is that what the army does to your people? Do the British people see the army and they scamper in fear? Of course, when their territories are being terrorized, they see the British army. Will they now be afraid that, oh, now that the British army have come, now it is now that they will die? But the Nigerian army are everywhere on our land, spreading terror. Spreading terror everywhere. That's not professionalism. That's not how things are done. That's obviously not professionalism. And you cannot do that and expect the people to love you, expect the people to praise you, expect reactions not to come. Reactions will definitely come provided you continue to kill the people and burn their houses, burn their business places, burn their livelihood. Reactions will come, and the reactions is what is the result of the holy angels. the activities of the holy angels. Not everyone can do that. I'm not a trained security person. I won't do that. My duty is to expose the evil, the activities that are going on. That's my place. But not everybody is like me. Not everybody is as gentle as I am. And those ones that are not like me, and you frustrate them, you push them to the wall, they see that all they have is the fact that they can breathe air. They have nothing to fall back to, nothing. And it's not even like the Nigerian states have provisions for anybody. By the time people use all their life, all their strength to work, do you know what it is for a young man to build a house in Nigeria with the Nigerian economy? Some of these people build their houses so that at least they will have where to sleep, so that landlord will not be disturbing them anymore. And when they have done that, some of them have used everything they had to build those houses. Then you now go there and burn them. They have nothing else, nowhere to run to. Sometimes what they use for their business is inside their houses. Sometimes some that have gone to school, their certificates are inside there. You go there, you burn everything. And you expect these people. Oh no. Things are not done that way, no. You expect these people to just fold their arms and just clap for you and just be happy with you? No. No. You created the holy angels. For years, you have been doing this thing. For years, IPOB have been crying and warning that this thing that you are doing will have repercussions. The holy angels are the repercussions of the crimes committed by the Nigerian police and the Nigerian army. They are sons of consolation to the people. And that is why the people praise their acts. And you'll be wondering, why are people praising them? The people praise them because they are sons of consolation. The reason the Eastern Security Network is not scheduled to do that is because that is not what we are called to do. And we must remain disciplined and focus at what we are called to do. What we want is a referendum when we are not yet ready for war. If at all we'll ever be. But we are disciplined towards referendum, following everything democratically. And some of these people that went to create a Bubagu, these governors that went to create a Bubagu, they received letters, not once, not twice, from the indigenous people of Biafra. Letters. They received letters signed by the highest authority in the indigenous people of Biafra. Our people are dying. Terrorists are taking over our farms. Terrorists are taking over our communities. We don't want Biafra land to be like the Middle Belt. Do something, do something, do something. They did absolutely nothing. They held meetings upon meetings and did nothing. They did absolutely nothing. They came up. The only thing that is effective that I saw that they did was for the southern governors to come up and pass a law. They passed a law against open grazing. And it is based on that law of open grazing that the Eastern Security Network was formed. The Eastern Security Network is not an illegal is not an illegal security outfit. The fact that the governors are not the ones sponsoring them doesn't make them illegal. The governors are the ones that said
that they don't want open grazing. Is it not the governors that said it? They are the ones that said it. But they didn't do anything to enforce it. And the people chose to take it upon themselves to enforce it. The Eastern Security Network are being sponsored by the people, the Biafran people. It's not even being sponsored by Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Mazi Nnamdi Kanu is just the leader. It's being sponsored by the Biafran people all over the world, local and international. Why? To enforce the law that the southern governors came together to enact. How can you enact a law that cannot be forced? Is it the Nigerian police or the Nigerian army that will enforce that law? Of course, we have seen that they protect otherwise. They protect the criminals. Since from that day that that law was given, anybody doing open grazing is a criminal. Is a criminal. And those wielding weapons are terrorists. Those wielding weapons and hiding in the forest are terrorists. But after then, they went to sleep. The governors went to sleep. Eastern Security Network came to enforce the same law. You brought the Ibubu. Because indigenous people decide not to join your Ibubu, you mix them with strangers and foreigners. All because you want to please your masters. All because you want to make your masters happy. You must understand that in Biafra we are different. This quest for the restoration of Biafra will not stop, cannot be quenched. It doesn't matter how many people you bribe. It doesn't matter how many people you pay. It doesn't matter who those people are. It doesn't matter how sweet their tongue is. You can never quench our spirit. You can never talk us down. You can never subdue us. It is impossible. It's an impossible quest that you have embarked on. The better you release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and call for a referendum. The earlier you do that, the better for everyone. We don't like to fight. We are not fighters. We are not fighting people. We're not troublesome people. We are peace lovers. We are peace-loving people. But we don't like being killed. We don't take it. We don't even take it from our own people. You expect us to take it from you? We don't take it from our own people. We discipline our own people that try to kill our people. We discipline them. We don't take it from ourselves. From amongst us, we don't take it. And you expect us to take it from strangers that hail from faraway land. Because you succeeded with the Hausa people, you think you are going to succeed with Biafra. It is never going to be possible. It is never going to happen. Never. It is never going to happen. The earlier you release our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the better it is for everyone. The earlier you do that, the better it is. Because the Biafran people are not the people that will take your rubbish. You think you can just come and use Vanguard and Punch and The Sun and all these people and say that, oh, we are going to fight criminals, because the politicians have created some thugs. And they have established it. Oh, they are fighting criminals. You think we don't know what you're doing. And you think we're not going to counter it. Why do you think we have Radio Biafra? Why do you think we have Radio Biafra? Is to ensure that the lies that you tell must be countered by truth. In 1967 to 70, we had Radio Biafra, but Radio Biafra couldn't cover the world. So BBC, that could cover the world, took advantage of that and deceived the whole world, and also deceived our people. The whole world didn't know that we're dying in our numbers, that a genocide was going on. The army is continuing the genocide. The army are not the people, are not the lovers of the people. The army are not welcomed in Biafra land. You're not welcomed. The Eastern Security Network can do the job. The army is not welcomed. You're not. Biafra land is not Nigeria. The north that the terrorists have taken over, what have you done? But instead, you are sending ammunitions and bombs and aircraft and everything every day into Biafra land. Why? What have we done to the Nigerian state? What have we done to the Nigerian state? What have we done? Every time you are sending all these things to Biafra land, meanwhile, the north is being run over. There is no news anymore about how the army is chasing Boko Haram. There's no news anymore about how the army is chasing the so-called bandits that are terrorists. There is no news anymore how the army are chasing all the evil people in the north. All the people that are killing innocent people in the north. There is no news anywhere how the Nigerian army is chasing the terrorists. No news anywhere. But all the news now is directed to Nigerian army IPOB, Nigerian army ESN, Nigerian army criminals in the southeast. The ones that they are doing in the so-called South, they are not carrying it in the news. Because if they do, the world will ask them, why are you going to provoke people? I thought these people have been quiet for long. Why are you provoking them? Why are you going there to kill their innocent ones? Why? The news don't want to carry it. When the army commit atrocities, the Nigerian news will not carry it. They will keep quiet. They don't want to touch it. They wouldn't. They wouldn't carry it. They don't want to touch it. That area is untouchable. Untouchable. That part is untouchable. They wouldn't do anything. They wouldn't say anything. It's none of their business. But anything that has to do with IPOB, oh, you see them jumping from helter to skelter, jumping everywhere. Every single now and then, Nigerian army is chasing IPOB, is chasing ESN, is chasing this one, is chasing that one, every now and then. Why are they chasing our people? Why? Because we have rejected terrorism. We are the only people that have made it very, very clear that we have rejected terrorism, not just in words, but in action. We are the people. We have made it clear that we have rejected terrorism. And that is why they're after us. And that is why they hate us. That is just the reason. That is why every day, every single now and then, what you hear is that, oh, they are chasing criminals in the southeast. They are chasing criminals, and the foolish governors will be giving them passway. Very responsible governors, very responsible people that call themselves leaders. In what way are you a leader when you cannot protect the lives of your people? You expose them to be killed, and you
Welcome back. Welcome back. The people on the social media, Facebook and all, welcome back. There was a kind of attack because we must keep saying this truth, and they know they cannot do anything about it. So we are getting back also on the radio, but I am still trying to see. We are getting back on the radio. You know, the enemies will always attack when you are saying the truth. The enemy will always try their best. But no matter what they do, they cannot stop us. No matter what they do, they cannot stop us. I think we are getting back on the radio as well. I think we're getting back on the radio, and we must continue. We must continue. We must make progress. We must continue. We must make progress. Okay. Please, I want to get your reports. If we are back on the radio, if you can hear my voice on the radio, I want you to give me a report. Try to write back. Okay. We are back on the radio. Thank you. Thank you for that information. Now, you see, when I'm talking about what these people are doing, terrorizing people, killing innocent people, you know, I have not been so much of a friend with the Ijaw Youth Council, IYC, because they have not been so much of a friend of the people. They have not been so much of a friend of the people. Today, they are saying the truth. Tomorrow, they are colluding with our enemies and playing soft. Either they are playing soft and all of that. But on the 28th of June, you know, today is the first day of the month of July. On the 28th of June, the Ijaw Youth Council cried out for somebody that was killed. The Ijaw Youth Council cried out. Somebody was killed in Ogula community in Delta State. I think after now, I am going to post these pictures. I'm going to post the pictures on my Twitter handle. I'll also post it on Facebook so that we are going to see how these people kill our people, not just in the hinterland, but also in the coast. He said the Ijaw Youth Council, IYC, Ogula Kingdom, has condemned in full times the killing of one AB Endurance, who allegedly went on snail harvesting in the night hours between 9 p.m. and 10 p.m. around the Forcados terminal area. You know, this snail in the coastlines of Biafra, this snail is one of the business that people do. People go the farm, it's not like the farm snail, but they go to the farms or to the bushes to pick snail. And most times they do that. I have also done that. We do that thing when the snails, they usually come out when the whole environment is cold. Okay? So, and these are the times, this 9 p.m. to 10 p.m. at a particular time within the will I call it day or night, that the snails usually come in their numbers. So people go out to pick these snails so that they can sell during the daytime. So that is why AB Endurance from Ogula Kingdom actually went out to catch these snails. It was gathered that 6 young men went for the adventure, but was intercepted by the military officers assigned to the place. In a press statement issued to newsmen by the duo of Comrade Samuel Uyadoa, Chairman, and Comrade Kanawari Emmanuel, Information Officer, a copy of which was circulated to Brigade News Nigeria, the IYC demand for justice and the soldier responsible to be brought to book. All these things, justice, 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 the soldier to be brought to book, it will never happen. It doesn't ever happen. They kill at will and get away with it. They kill at will and get away with it. Oh, it seems like somebody is tampering with our radio. Seems like somebody is tampering with our radio. Somebody said that the radio is repeating. Because while they attacked my network, I was having challenges. I wasn't the one that put it on that put it on to be for people to be hearing music and all of that. So obviously somebody is tampering with this. Somebody seemed to be hacking our system and be tampering with the radio. But we must continue. If the radio isn't talking, we'll continue on other platforms. Okay, so if you're listening on radio, please try to go to Twitter. We're live on Twitter. Try to go to YouTube. We are live on YouTube. And you can also get us on Facebook. So you can go to Twitter. At Nemi_Tari is a Twitter. Go to Twitter. You will get us on Twitter. Go to YouTube and Facebook. We are live in those places. If you cannot hear us on the radio, but you are also on the internet, try as much as possible and try to share this. Try to share this in all these platforms. It is obvious somebody is tampering somewhere. So it was gathered. Okay. So the IYC laments the unusual attack and killing of indigenes of Ugula community by the military for their God-given wealth feeding the entire nation. Most of the snail you see comes from the coastal parts of Biafra. It is people that farm these snails or people that go to pick them, because most of these snails are just there in abundance because of our terrain. It is these people at the end of the day that gather these things and put them in the market. So that's what the IYC is talking about. So what I'm trying to tell you is that when things like this go on and justice is not done, justice one way or the other finds its way. Just imagine this young man, AB, that is being killed by the Nigerian forces. His brother or his brothers or some of his relatives now choose to go after those that killed their brother. At the end of the day, you will call them criminals. You will still go and kill more people. Meanwhile, the army officer that killed his brother wasn't brought to justice. And that is how they have been killing our people. Like I said, the criminals in our land we can deal with. But the Nigerian army are the ones that are killing our people, so they are not welcome to come and deal with the criminals. We can handle the criminals in our land. And that is why we have the Eastern Security Network. We can handle them. But rather, the Nigerian army and the police, in pretending Now, in this community, we have not heard of IPOB activities or ESN chasing the terrorists and all of that in this Ogula kingdom. But we can see exactly what is going on. We are still not back on the radio. This is very bad. It's a pity. I think something needs to be done. We are still not back on the radio, and it's not something I can do from this end. It's not something I will be able to do. But I heard that the radio is repeating. But we must try our best to see how we get back on the radio. Is very important. Must try our best to see how we get back on the radio. So without much being said, I think at this moment we're going to be opening the lines. I think at this moment we'll be opening the lines so that people can call. And you must know that the angels on our land, their duty is to pass judgment to criminals that cannot be touched. The Nigerian army, the Nigerian police, they have showed themselves to be criminals on our land. They have showed themselves to be criminals and untouchable criminals. And that's what the angels are doing. Because I cannot do what they are doing does not mean I will now be there and be fighting them and be trying to stop them. No, I won't do that. I won't do that, and you too shouldn't. You too shouldn't. I won't do that. So the lines are open. The lines are open and you can call. But I will announce it for those that are calling us for the first time. I will announce what you can call, the numbers to get to us. It is a pity we are still battling with the radio. Our radio is repeating itself. It's a pity our radio is repeating herself. And obviously, someone is somewhere tampering with it. Someone is somewhere tampering with our radio. But we must continue. They cannot stop us. They cannot stop us. It's not today we have seen all this. They definitely cannot stop us. So the lines to call for those of you that are just listening to us for the very first time. The lines to call on Signal is +45 71 64 +45 71 64 5962. The lines to call on Signal is +45 7164 5962. If the radio continues like this, there is no problem. I will continue on social media. If the radio is not talking, we will continue on social media. We are not going to stop because our radio is under attack. On WhatsApp, you can call us on +48 73 96 45 829. +48 73 96 45 829. That is the number you can call us on WhatsApp. Then on Skype, you can get us on Radio Biafra VOC. Once you just type Radio Biafra, in between it, you have an iPhone, then you will be able to get to us. Let us take this caller. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning to you, my African rep. How are you doing, sir?
I'm doing very good. Thank God.
Okay. Mazi Chukodi here, I'm calling from South Africa. My African rep, your message today or this morning is loud and clear. You've touched almost everywhere that you needed to touch or we needed to know about what we need to do. My African rep, I have a message that I want to pass this afternoon. Even though I'm a principal officer, but I want to say my mind.
Okay, sorry. Before we continue, I want to announce that our radio is back. We're back on our radio. Thank you. Continue.
Okay. All right. I want to say my mind. It won't be something that bad, but it's something that I feel like this is what we need to do. We've been in this struggle for quite some time now. We went all over Europe. We have protested. Our leader have written. At a time on Radio Biafra, he mentioned that we've cried enough and we are not going to cry again. We've written enough, we are not going to write again. We've done everything to show the world that we need freedom, total freedom. And they have turned blind eye to what is happening to our people. We've consulted the governors, we've consulted the politicians on what we need to do. They all turned blind eye on what is happening to our people. We've been killed by the soldiers, DSS, police, Navy, name it. All the security in Nigeria is killing Biafrans. In any place, anything happen in the zoo, Biafrans are being the target. Mazi, can I ask our leadership to stop the army, police, soldier, and all these security people that are killing and burning our hard-earned properties? Can we stop them? I know we are trying our best. I know we are doing the needful. Do we need more people to come and help? Because it's heartbreaking. It's not nice to see what is happening to our people back home. What do we need to do to stop these people from burning something that we suffered all our life for? They come in a minute and burn it down in the name of they are looking for armed robbers. We knew that our politicians are not going to say anything. They are not going to do anything about it. They have not even condemned any Fulani man killing our people. Rather, they will say they are creating security to kill their own people. But the Fulani governors have never one day called for their people to be killed. But these men are killing our own people. Is there any way we can put a stop to this, no matter what it costs us? We are not going to continue saying we are running away from being called terrorists. Our leader have said it. If I am called terrorist today, it should be me. Because seriously, what happened in the court a few days back. The lawyers have done their bit. The papers that the lawyer, the magistrate or the chief judge said that they need to submit, they submitted it. She denied everything. And then Nigeria decided, and their president, dead president, decided, no, go and do your worst. Can we strategically do what we need to do to protect our people? Please, this is just what I'm asking for. If we don't have enough to do it, can we call for backup? Because we cannot let our God down. And we cannot let these people carry on ravaging our land. My African leader, thank you.
Okay, thank you. Before you leave, let me just address that. It is good. It is good that you express your opinion. I will ask that such opinions should be expressed, like you said, you're a principal officer. Such opinions should be expressed through the appropriate quarters. Okay, and that is how we give our contributions to the movement. Thank you very much, my brother. God bless you. That's a wonderful contribution from you.
Bless you, sir.
Yes.
Thank you. Thank you, sir.
We must continue. The lines are open and you can call in. You can call us on WhatsApp. You can call us on Skype. You can call us on Signal. For the benefit of those that are listening to us on the radio, I will take the numbers again, the numbers that you can call. I will take it again. The number on Signal is +4 5 7 1 6 4 5 9 6 2. These are the numbers to call us on Signal. I take it one more time. +4 5 7 1 6 4 5 9 6 2. Then the number on WhatsApp is +48 7 3 9 6 4 5 8 2 9. I take it again. +48 7 3 9 6 4 5 8 2 9. This is the number to call on WhatsApp. Then on Skype, you can just call us on Radio Biafra VOC. Let me take this caller from WhatsApp. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Yes, thank you, my dear brother Mazi Tarinemi. And I say a very good morning, fresh morning to you from here. My name is Desmond and I'm calling from Italy, Mazi. Can I go on?
Please, right on. Go on.
Hello, my dear brother Chukwabema, will bless you. Greetings to Biafrans all over the world. Our leader, His Excellency Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. Chukwabema will continue to bless you, strengthen you, and you will lead us into Biafra and even beyond. You see, Mazi Tarinemi, your lectures, or should I say your orientation this morning is wonderful because we are teaching our people how to defend the land of Biafra, how to defend our mother, how to defend our people, how to protect our values and heritage as a race and as indigenous people. And it is within our right to do so. So it's an assignment from the people, by the people, and to the people. And this is what they define as democracy. Mazitari, I want to say first of all, let me encourage Biafrans all over the world. I don't have to talk much. You have said everything. So what I want to add is that we have to continue to support ESN wherever we are and whatsoever thing we are doing. We must make the support of ESN priority. At least if our bushes are free, our people that are running into the bushes, they will be able to know that they ran into a bush. And our mothers that are going into the bush to farm will be able to know that the bush is free for them to farm and come back alive. Biafra throughout the world must continue to support PSN through the means approved by HODDOS. It is very, very important. If you want to support PSN anywhere you are, you must do so through the right channels approved by HODDOS. And for Biafrans in Italy, from IPOB national body, signed by IPOB national coordinator, and as long as you're a Biafran, band of Biafran, groups that are affiliated to Biafrans or are well-wishers, and you find yourself in Italy, call any of the numbers and you will be directed on how to support ESN. The first number is +39 35100 46055. I will repeat, +39 35100 46055. This is IPOB national number in Italy. And the second is +39 37 and 3044902. I'll repeat, +39 371 3044902. This is IPOB national PRO number in Italy. Any of them you call, you will be directed on how to support ESN. Very important. Mazitari, on your analysis, I just want to pick up something. You see, this morning when Chineke was online this morning, he read a news of a man that was arrested in Aba with his wife, and the police arrested them. He checked the papers, everything was correct. He gave the man back his papers, and he asked the man to find him something. And this man was coming back from hospital with his wife. And the man said he had nothing because all he had sent in the hospital. And the policeman said, okay, give me your paper again. He gave him his paper, and the man just put the paper into his pocket and start to attack the man, take them to the station, right in the station, threatening to kill the man, beating the man before his wife, that he will kill him and call him an armed robber. The man had to intervene. His friend, he had to call a friend who is a police, and that one had to come from where he is to save the situation. What I'm trying to say is, you see, countless of murder, killing has been done against our people. But the point is that some of these our people don't really understand what we are saying. Because you see the criminality of the police and the army, because those that are carrying out criminal activities are the police and the army. Look, we don't have criminals in our land. Let me just say this. See, if you have a gang of cultists, go and look at them. You must see one military personnel among them.
Thank you very much.
And that person will be introduced, yes, that person will be introduced to them by a politician. Because some of these, sometimes they give them, they say 2 police, 3 police, 2 army, 2 1 politician. They convert them to criminals and use them to tame boys who will not be in uniform. So this is what they are. This is the criminality in our land. And that's why, despite the evangelism of the holy angels, they find it difficult to leave the land of Biafra because it is criminality stop. If you neutralize them on the floor, the top will reinforce. They will group another people with money and with their resources. They have the money they have because all this kidnapping that they take 100 million. So the one they kidnap the prelate, you'll be surprised that a politician they had their hands in it. So the criminality is from most of the politicians in our land. And they are being carried out and spearheaded by the army and the police. These are the criminals in our land. But our people have failed to wake up. Now, some people, they will have this experience, they will not be able to say it. Even when you try to tell them it is wrong, they will say, leave and let me go and look for food. They are looking for food to eat. But they don't know you cannot have food to eat. You may be going to look for that food and they will kill you in that process. And you can't come back to life again and say, okay, let me not take correction for my mistake. And others will continue to fall in that line. This is my problem with our people. Our people has not really realized the need for us to clean the society. If they realize this, I tell you, who do you want to tell that an army will be taking people, killing people, and you allow them to be there? Army will come to a checkpoint today, arrest elderly women, take them away. The following day, they will still come there. Police will be the same thing. The following day, they will still come there. And nothing will happen. Sometimes they threaten people, they even kill people. The following day, they still come there, and nothing will happen. So our people have to grow up beyond looking at what the politicians like now. They are diverting their attention with PBC, P2B. They have to understand the danger in the land. Fulani terrorists are in the bushes. Their army, those of them in Nigeria army station uniform and police station uniform, are in our cities, and we have to deal with them. It's our responsibility to take them off. Nobody is going to do that for us. So we should not be looking at what all these papers are writing. Or it doesn't happen here. No army. The only place you can see an army or police, or an army, is maybe in the airports or in a very big train station that you have people coming internationally. So these are the area you can see army just to control anything about terrorism, especially now that they have war in Ukraine. You don't see them anyhow. So I don't know why in Biafra land every 100 meters of the road should be army checkpoint, and our people are okay with it. And these people, they are the ones shooting terrorists and committing all form of crime. Our people must wake up to reality. We are trying to educate our people on how to defend themselves and how to defend the land of Biafra. Nowhere can you go and arrest an Alaja in the north and telling them you will kill them and call them an armed robber. This is what the police and the army are doing in our land, and our people seem to be quiet. It is high time we understand that the air we disseminate this people from our land, the better for us. BBC can when I call BBC people, I tell them that you are in your country doing news. Is there anybody in your bush killing you? Is there anybody killing your country? And why do you want us to allow Fulani to come into our land and be killing us? So all these things are common sense. Our people should know this is the time for us to defend our land, and our demand is the unconditional release of our leader, referendum. That is all. Or we take our freedom. They can do whatever they want. We don't care. We don't want to know, because freedom is always giving, not taking. After all, Italy, they fight for their freedom. America, they fight for their freedom. Even in the UK, Oliver Cromwell, he cut off the head of King Charles I, who was a terrorist. So I don't know why our people are doing it as if we say we have to fight for our freedom and take our freedom. And I encourage their fans to continue. We must support whatever we are doing. Do the right thing. We must not look at those people who are trying to make money, who their own quest is only money. You have to face the reality on ground and defend it. Just yesterday, they were shooting in me. The military just come to that area and start shooting. Just like that, the other, is this madness or what? What is all this? People, it's time for us to wake up.
Thank you.
Thank you, Mazita Rinemi. And to them, I bless you from here.
Ise, thank you very much. God bless you. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
All hey Biafra.
Biafra, we hear thee.
Yeah, my name is Mazi Ugochukwu Obala from Liberia. And I want to say good morning to all the Biafrans all over the world. Wherever you're listening, good morning, good afternoon, and good evening, depending on your location. Mazi, good morning to you once again. And good morning to our leader, good morning to all the members of DOS, and good morning to everybody that is fighting this kingdom that God has promised us will be restored. Anybody that is fighting, good morning to everybody. Okay, what you have announced this morning. One thing that people who need to know is these people, they're not fighting, they're not going to North to go pursue the Boko Haram or terrorists. They don't go in there. They're all sending their army to Biafra and to come and kill us. These people, these governors in Biafra, any tools that lost through this army, just now that I think in like that they have burned a house. The army people have burned a house. These are the things. When we're telling people, I don't know, terrorists in Biafra land, no. Terrorists in North, Boko Haram in North, they are killing there, and you don't want to because you have used the people and the people that say no, we want to be in our own nation. We don't want the people to be in peace. We are saying the army people to come kill us. Our people, our eyes need to be open now. Our eyes needs to be open. This killing is enough of those killings. I'm telling people this: if you have any opportunity to save your life, if you see the enemy coming to you to conquer you, what will you do? You will defend yourself. How you can defend yourself if you don't have a gun, if you don't have anything to defend yourself? How you can defend yourself? And that's why you must be serious, because this fighting that we are fighting, because these people are bringing armored car. See, also them when you go with armored car. Look at somebody that call himself a governor. When you go in armored car because he's scared, he don't want to die. But you are allowing the people, you are allowing the Jew government to send army in your land to come and kill our people. Because many people today, our young people, have lost their life because of these army people. Because when they're shooting gun, they didn't know the people. They kill one children. The other day, they kill, I think, 21-year-old children. These are the things. Our people, our eyes need to be open. Please let us sponsor ESN. These guys are doing extremely well to see this Biafra is restored. They have dedicated their life. I'm urging many people. Everybody that want to join this movement, you can join this movement in restoration of Biafra. But if you want to sabotage this movement, God will expose you. So I'm urging our people to know this. This restoration of Biafra is God have ordained it, and it must be restored. And God have said it. The word that God said, it will surely come to pass. So our people, let us be resolute, be aware, be vigilant, protect your land, protect everything about your family. Because when you see the enemy coming to you, you need to defend yourself. There is one life to live. Once you lost your life, you have lost it. So you need to defend your life, defend everything possible, defend your land, because Biafra land is a land that God has promised you. Look at that country called Nigeria. Any country that you don't see an Igbo man, any state that you don't see an Igbo man there, then you know. But our people outside Biafra land, you are building a house. Look at the north. When you check, almost 100 houses that are in the north, 90% are Igbo people own houses. And that shows you that Igbo people are God-sent people, and we want to restore this Biafra. And this Biafra must be restored. So thank you, Mazi, for the opportunity. Our leader must surely be released. No matter what the enemy doing, our leader must be released. Let the world hear us. What we are calling for is freedom. 2023, we are not going to vote. We are not ready to vote. This thing they're doing, they're just distracting themselves. Because we know what we want. What we want in referendum 2023. That day we are going to stand online to vote for referendum, whether we will be in Nigeria or not. That's what we are asking for. So thank you for the opportunity, Mazi, and God bless you. Thank you.
God bless you. Thank you very much. We must continue. We must make progress. God bless you. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name, where are you calling from, and please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution so that others can also come in. Please put down the volume set of your radio.
Can you hear me now, sir?
I can hear you loud and clear, and Biafrans and the world over is listening to you.
Okay, sir. My African rep, Udo Chukwu Okike Abiyama, the God of heaven and earth, the God of Biafrans, may He bless you abundantly. And bless every Biafrans all over the world.
You see?
And more importantly, bless Dede Chike Edoziem. Because Dede Chike Edoziem is another savior. Another savior Dede Nnamdi Kanu kept for us before he went inside the dungeon of the terrorists. If you don't respect the DOS, Dede Chike Edoziem, you are gone. And any money you have now, Biafrans, anywhere you are, support ESN. Dede Nnamdi Kanu has done everything for every Biafrans. And it is our duty to make sure that the Fulani and the Britain release our leader. And they must do it. We are not begging them. We are only sending a direct word in that. Any attempt for Fulani to give Biafra race violent option to live in our own land, we will damage this world completely. It is not a threat, it is a promise. Let Britain take note of this. And let America take note of this. Every nation is occupied by human beings, not animals. And we are Biafrans, we have the right to exist. We are not begging anybody. If you dare us, for us to live in our land by violence, we make sure that this world is completely damaged. Biafrans all over the world, take your beak and follow this message with Dedechike, so that your people will know. Make success against one's own people is the worst kind of failure. Completely. If you take all these governors, all these just leaders, telling us to go and PVC to vote for one Nigeria, that you are doing it for your own selfishness, you are dying already. That doesn't go Kadama since then. Second Maccabees chapter 5. The second Maccabees chapter 6, chapter 7 and chapter 8, there, from verse 1 to end. Father Mbaka study it so that we will tell all these religious leaders what is coming to us. They want to stop us from our tradition and our culture so that we will follow other people's way of life, and it cannot happen. We are Biafrans. I want to call you John Fagalapano. Other we don't the candidate go where John Fagal. We know the joke. Biafrans, study the scripture very well. Then tell yourself the truth. They have come here. You saw these governors, all these agents, they will die a shameful death. This fire that they have brought in our land to kill ESN. Who are you to die ESN? Every Biafrans are complete ESN. We are here to defend ourselves. But you see the special army of Chukwuka Kabia, there's the bush. They are in the bush. Go there. Just bring their church. So that this world will understand who we are. Your people think we are joking here. Matthew chapter 20, from verse 1 to end. The first might be the last, and the last might be the first. All the kind of Kubo, and then the Gapota. After that, Matthew chapter 20, from verse 1 to end. Those that can feed in the same cup of suffering with our leaders, those that will stay with our leader to inherit this kingdom of heaven. No, that's a word. That's a word. Following in a Britain with a Apatala Fraka. You want to get a okay, super Paco Banana Woka. We are here. The Shabu the Calabration, we got that people. No, I couldn't have a Paris. Dara, okay, posing up on the Vita. Okay, Mono Kata. Everyone the Kazaba. Posing up Paula. The Pomo, the Pofon Lambari. Not that they correct. So now one get up, and I get no more much I can get to go come more than your card. Now I get no more violent. For us to live in this land which you give our ancestors. Science will, the call from all the governors, all the religious leaders, all the bishops, all the Eze, all in this year, like the Bishop Momo, putting up Rota. Mamma, you know, till I never tell a church, has prayer and the religious leaders to bullet. I remember one of from like Lori now Nampo Oje Omena Landi Chegader oh well Africa they come look what Biafra
Biafra will heal thee. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. We must continue. We must make progress. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name, where you're calling from, and please try to manage our time. You have 3 minutes.
Hello, Mazi Karinami.
Good morning.
Good morning. Am I coming out clear?
You are coming out loud and clear, and the world is listening.
Chukwuoki Kabiama keep on blessing you people, your good work you are doing. I remember your brother, Unstoppable CEB. KG, the one that knows as a Kore, Kalo Kore, and the Lokoni the Mabam. As we are our brother, my brother is just talking. Fulani are just gallivanting. We are solidly behind Mazen Nnamdi Kanu because he is a prophet. He has said it. And we are working according to his works, one after the other. He have already informed us before now. He have already equipped us. He said that they will come. And as long as they will come, that they will, their body will be used as a fertilizer here in Biafra land. And that is what is going to happen. The one that remain, in the time they will go back, they will not find their place to stay again. And that is what is going to happen. And it's working systematically. Another thing I need to chip in. I have listened to the Fulani declaration. And they say that they are going to use our brother. The only problem they have, they make it specific that the only problem they have is Mazen Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB. And they are going to use our brothers to fight against IPOB to destroy what we are doing. And let me inform them that Chukwuoki Kabiama is sitting at the highest place in the heaven, working for his people. They can never try it, and it will never work for them. We are here to restore Biafra. We are here to live in the land of Biafra, in the holy land of Chukwuoki Kabiama. All their evil plan will never work in this life. So we are telling them that the war of Biafra war 1967 and the 1970 is a joke. But this time they will see what they have never seen in this life. Because we have reconciled with our God, with our Maker. Before we have gone astray, we leave our God and began to worship an idol. But now Mazen Nnamdi Kanu has brought us back to teach us the way of the Lord, to teach us the only access to reach to Chukwuoki Kabiama, to consult him, to make him to fight for us, to use us to fight for our land, to restore that holy land, that kingdom of God here, and we will do it. That's why we are going to consult him, we are going to call on him. The God of our ancestors, the God of Eri, the God of the God of Abraham, Isaac, and Jacob. And we are going to consult him because he is the only one that will lead us to this matter and give us victory. P2B is gallivanting, and Fulani is using him. And we know they have already told us they are going to use our brothers to disorganize IPOB and what we are doing. But today, we are informing them to know that if Aduna did all he could do to destroy Biafra war, to deliver his people in the hand of the enemy, that they could not succeed. But today, we are calling on Ekekerowa. Chukwuoki Kabiama gere mere ka we dị ndụ n'ala ndị dị ndụ anyị ekene gị anyị si aka bụrụ aka gị eso ọka na ọka ome okwu eme ọbịara dịka aka n'ala anyị sigide eme chi ndị nna nna anyị ha ndị ekene na ndị ọkpa anyị ekene anyị kene gị anyị ekene mmụọ iji eje ozi n'ihi na ọ bụ mmụọ iji eje ozi na-eme anyị wụ n'ezi anyị ihe anyị na-eme anyị na-eme ya ọ bụkwa n'isi anyị ozi anyị eze ndị dị ndụ anyị ekwu obi eso ọka na ọka ome ọpụta okporo ụzọ Okwuemeka aga ma okwu dike na dị n'agha eze ọkanga gị onye mere ka anyị wee dị ndụ n'ala ndị dị ndụ anyị si aka bụrụ aka gị anyị na-ekele gị n'elu nchebe ichebere ndị ESN n'elu nchebe nke ichebere anyị onwe anyị n'ala Biafra Chukwuoki Kabiama n'ike gị na amara gị nke imere ka anyị wee iwu ụbọchị taa anya anyị na-asị aka bụrụ aka gị anyị ekene gị kene mmụọ na-ejere gị ozi ọfọ n'ogu anyị ekele kamara agbata ụzọ ikpe igirigiri mmụọ na-apụ apụ eji egbe azụ okwu anyị ekene n'ihi na mgbe ọbụla kpụrụ unu na-aza anyị ekene ikenga anyị ekene mmụọ niile na-azụ anyị okwu ndị iche nwoke ndị iche nwaanyị ndị ekene na ndị ọkpụ anyị ekene na asị na ọkpụ agha keri eji eji ere ogiri atụtụ ngịga Chukwuoki Kabiama ihe anyị kpere na-eke ka anyị na-ekpe n'oge ọkwa ya ka anyị na-ekpe n'afọ n'ebe na mkpọ n'ihi na ịbụ onye eziokwu anyị na-ekwubi okwu n'elu isi ndị dị oke
okike abịa ma n'ihi na ụgbọ agha a kwesịrị ike na-asị odekere eluigwe keele ụwa onye kpọpụtara anyị n'ụgbọ agha a gị were maazị Nnamdi Kanu wee kpọkọ anyị ọnụ gosi anyị na anyị mee ihe ekpere n'ikpe anyị na-akụchi ya n'ụfọ na-asị mmadụ ọbụla nke ga-aga n'ụlọ onye mgbansi ịchụ àjà ịtịsasị ihe anyị na-eme tupu ikike abịa maka na-abịa onye n'ala onye aga ahụnata ihe ọma na ndụ ya na-eke onye aga ahụ ihe ọma na ndụ ya n'orie onye aga ahụ ihe ọma na ndụ ya n'afọ onye aga ahụ ihe ọma na ndụ ya na-akwọ ekekere eluigwe keele ụwa ma akpọpụo gị n'elu isi ndị nche anyị ndị ESN akpọpụo gị n'elu isi ndị Levi ekwubekwu warrior fire quenchers chukwu okike abịa ma dịka anyị na-alụ ọlụ ọma a idebe ala Biafra nsọ ikpochapụrụ ịsachapụ ihe rere ere n'ala Biafra ana m arịọ mmadụ ọbụla nke ga-abịa iweta ntisasị mmadụ ọbụla nke ga-aga na-agba achọrọ ka o wee tisasịa ihe ọma nke anyị na-eme si chukwu okike abịa ma osisi kugbuo onye dị otu a mmiri ọ ṅụrụ aṅụ ka ọ bụrụ ọnwụ wee nye ya ihe eriri eri ka ọ bụrụ ngwa agha wee nye ya mesi n'ụlọ ya ma ya onwe ya agaghị ahụnata ihe ọma na ndụ anyị ekene gị n'elu isi maazị Nnamdi Kanu gị onwe gị onye na-echebe ya onye na-adịghị ekwe ka akụkụ ndị iro ka o wee pụrụ ire na-arụ ya chukwu okike abịa ma anyị si onye ka gị jide nke iji n'ihi na onye si jide nke o ji na nke o ji dị mma anyị ekele unu onwe unu ndị na-arụ ọrụ na redio chukwu okike abịa ma ndị na-arụ ọrụ na redio ka anyị na-ekweta n'ihe otu gị na-asịghị chukwu okike abịa ma gaa n'iru ichebe ha ma ikpuchi ha gaa n'iru ijidesi ha ike mee ka ha wepụrụ n'eziokwu ekwela ka akpọ onye iro nke ha agba ha ka o wee mezuo n'elu isi ha na ndị na-arụ ọrụ na midia na ndị na-arụ ọrụ na ịntanetị chukwu okike abịa ma n'ihi na onye iro na-amị arụta ọrụ ọma ya bịa weta ihe ọjọọ ka anyị wee pisasị anyị ekwela ka o wee dị iro n'elu isi anyị kpuchiekwa anyị karịa dịka ọkụkọ si ekpuchi ụmụ ya ekwela ka akpụ ndị iro ka o wee rute anyị ma bụkwara anyị ụzọ mgbapụ ebe ụzọ na-adịghị n'ihi na ọ bụghị bụ ebe ndabere anyị eze ọka mgbe ọka ekpu eme anyị ekpuo gị n'ụbọchị taa anaghị m akwara dịka anyị na-akpọ gị na ị ga-emere anyị ya ọ bụ onwe gị bụ onye na-eme ndị iro gbacha atụmatụ gị kụghasịa si chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-akpọ gị na-asị dịka anyị kpọrọ gị ka ị ga-emere anyị ya wepụrụ anyị ndị akamefu wepụrụ anyị ndị osochi egbu wepụrụ anyị ndị iro otu wepụrụ anyị ndị ji nwanne ha agbara ego ma chukwu okike abịa ma mee ka anyị wee nwee otu obi na otu olu nye anyị akọ na uche nye anyị amamihe nke anyị ga-eji wee lụọ agha wee ruo n'isi anyị maara na gị onwe gị onye dị nne nna anyị ha wee lụọ agha ma lọta n'udo na ị ga-edukwa anyị onwe anyị anyị ga-adị ndụ wee hụ Biafra n'ihi na ọ bụ onye orie ya nwụọ onye rụọ ya erie maazị oke fọrịn na ndị otu ya ndị na-arụ ọrụ ọma ime ka ịhụ na ala Biafra na redio kwuru na ala Biafra chukwu okike abịa ma anyị na-aga ọfọma n'elu isi ha na-asị gba ha ume anyị n'ihi na redio anyị a na-ekwucha n'ọtụtụ ebe mana anyị na-arịọ na ndị na-enyere anyị aka ịhụ na redio anyị kwuru chukwu okike abịa ma gaa n'iru iwere ha gbara ngwa ọrụ ka ozi anyị na-ezi ka o wee na-eru onye ọbụla ntị ka ndị na-enwekwanụgo ego eji azụrụ data na-aba na ịntanetị ka ha nwee ike atịkwanụ redio ha ha egere eziokwu ka a ghara ị na-ege okwu asị ndị zuu na-enye anyị kacha ka anyị na-ege eziokwu n'ihi na ihe ọma na-adị anyị mma si mee ka o wee ruo anyị ntị mee ka o wee ruo anyị aka andị dịka anyị kwuru dịka o rere anyị na-asị otu aka ọ dị n'Eke otu aka ọ dị n'Orie otu aka ọ dị n'Afọ otu aka ọ dị na Nkwọ n'aha gị chukwu okike abịa ma ise nwa Chineke udo dịrị gị ya dịrị gị na mma mee chukwu okike abịa ma keep on blessing you people gaa n'iru udo dịrị gị nwanne mmadụ.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. We must continue. We are live and direct. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. In case you're just joining us. And the lines are open. The lines are open. You can call. I'm sorry for those that have been calling on Signal. You call and you stop, and we cannot pick your call while others are still on air. Hello, good morning, and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from, please. You have 3 minutes for your contribution.
Hello, good morning. My name is Mazi Udemba from Spain, but right now I'm calling from the zoo. Please, there's one voice note that was released by one man they call Fearless Voice. is from Abagana. This man on his voice note, he said that so many IPOB registered members, they compile and conspire together and receive 5.3 billion naira. I don't know how true it is, but that voice note is going around. I can be able to send it to you so that you can be able to listen. And my question is this: if this type of thing is happening, how are we going to identify those that have a hand in this? Because this is a very big sabotage to us.
Mazi, what I will tell you is that on Radio Biafra, we do not carry unverified news. Okay? You can send it to me. I will listen. Okay, that's fine. But
okay, I will send it to you.
Yeah, anybody can come up to say anything. It doesn't now make it to be true. You know, our enemies are very smart, and they use whatever style, whatever avenue that they can to deceive our people and to pitch us against ourselves. So it's okay. You can send it to me. I will listen to it, but don't make your judgments, or don't capitalize your judgments on news that is not verified. Thank you.
No, sir. Naturally, I'm not capitalizing my judgment on that. I'm not judging anybody. But what I'm trying to say is that if it is true, we need to all the principal officers need to verify and find out what is happening or the source of this news, because the man said that he has all the information that he has with it. You know, but I will send it right away to you so that you can listen to it.
Okay. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you very much. God bless.
God bless you. Hello. I thought that somebody was trying to call. Okay, we must continue. This is Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. We must continue. We must make progress. Let me take this caller. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from. It's a pity we lost him. Let me okay, Foreign said that he has some information for us.
Yeah, my African rep. Good afternoon from Poland here.
Yeah,
how are you today,
my brother? I'm doing very, very good.
Good morning. Biafrans all over the world. I say happy new month to all the hardcore fanaticals, both women and women all over the world. And our leaders, Mazin Nandoku, Chukukano, Memes, Roshugu Peru, all those people born July, all of you, I wish you the best. And I appreciate the leadership and all the fanaticals. Yeah, Mazi, there are a lot of information that is coming, especially from Exit. Mazi, I don't know if you have been to Antitan. This Antizan is a place where the Fulanis marry our people 7, 10, 4. And the way what they are doing there now, we just want to tell our people in Enugu province to be very, very careful, because we know they have come. But one thing with excellence is this: Ojendu said they will come, but they will not go back. Our people should be very, very careful now, and especially when you're on kekes, when you're on buses, when you're in newspaper stands, when you're in public places, please know the way you talk, because they disguise themselves. They are muftis. This is why they're adopting all of you. Those of you that go to the proper stand, they start talking, you're on the bus, keep your mouth shut. Even when they ask anything, don't talk. Only thing I don't please. It's very, very important. And as for our distractors, of course, the IPOB media warriors are doing wonderfully well. But I think we have to start afresh, like never before. Because they are coming with all kinds of distractions. From the first day they had Onyendu, Dr. Nedi and Co, they came. From one distraction to another, Now they will tell you, then they talk about this one. If from Nedi to PVC, all these things are distractions. To this president they made 2 days ago, All these are distractions. Let us put our eye on the ball. They are distracting us. They put one thing in our mind. We focus there. And people will focus there and forget the campaign that will be going on seriously, both in all social media. Of course, we know that Twitter has joined them. Twitter has joined them. Mas, you cannot believe that all these things we are tweeting, then it doesn't go anywhere. Go and verify it. But we'll continue to do the needful. Let our media warriors wake up and continue to hit now more than never before. Because see, all these infiltrators, all these saboteurs, and their remnant, we must pursue all of them. So please, Biafrans, we always encourage all of you, continue being careful, continue staying on the line, and forget distraction, both PVC, whatever. They know what they're doing. Campaign should be on unconditional release of our leader, and now left and right.
That's the campaign.
Please let us remain focused. Yeah, let us remain focused. It's not too much talking.
Campaign. That is just the campaign.
Yeah, Mazi, they're distracting us left and right. Every minute they bring one thing every 2 days, and we're doing damage control. We forget they are happy. The other day there was this outside Iran or whatever they call them campaigning. Where they are the people bringing the machineries in our land. They are the people that are taking PVC to Niger Republic, paying people to register them. That one should not be our concern. Our concern must be focus on how we want to come out. Let us continue to focus now, because this is the postponed to another 4 months or 5 months. It doesn't all go well for us, but we have to take it like that. Everything working together for good to our own. Onion to say is the devil's alternative. In as much as our leader is strong and he has a good vision for us, we must continue. It's either we carry this gun or we carry this our time and continue to do it, because Mazi, we have kept Lai Muhammad, all of them, the zoo where they belong. We don't have missiles, but we have our man. This is our mat at tongue. This is why we are destroying them, and we continue to do it. I appreciate all this. So warriors everywhere, you are fanaticals, men of valor, women and men, all of you. Let us be focused, please. Let us concentrate on the issue at stake. Unconditional release our leader. But anywhere they come, we pursue them. Thank you. I remain economic and that was it.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. God bless you.
Thank you.
A wonderful contribution. We must make progress. We must move forward. I want to pick a call now. I want to pick a call from Signal. I need somebody. All the people that have been calling from Signal, call now. I will pick your call from Signal. I have not picked any call yet from Signal. Hello, good morning and welcome. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello?
Yeah, good morning. Your name and where you calling from?
Good morning, my brother. My name is Chukwu Emmanuel. Are you hearing me?
Loud and clear, right on.
Okay. I greet you once again. I greet my leader. And our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man that set up this platform to expose the evil that is going on in the area, the darkness area, the evil country they called Nigeria. It's a pity that we find ourselves in that enclave by British and Fulanese. I've been saying it time without number that British are Satan agent in the world, and Fulanese are one of their agents they are using to make sure black race remain poor
You can see what is going on in Nigeria every day. The Fulani have succeeded using all the mercenaries in the name of government in Nigeria to Islamize and Fulanize and deceive the gullible ones in the hellfire they call Nigeria. The Fulanis are busy working to take Nigeria as their father's estate. They have been doing it in a hiding form from 1960, but today is very clear that the Fulanis have come to take Nigeria by the help of British and their co. And our people who claim to be a leader have compromised to hand over their people because of money to be the forever slave in the name of Nigeria. By this time, everybody have to focus on referendum and release our leader. But P2B come to deceive our people. It is very, very unfair. By this time of legal area, people are still thinking about Nigeria and PVC. If you listen to the topic of the governor of Benue State, the last statement he made, he revealed many things to Nigerians to know that Fulanis are working hard to take Nigeria. Even if you catch some of these terrorists and hand over them to so-called police or army, they will release them through the back door. What a shameless country is Nigeria. Did these people listen to outside the world to know how a country is looking like? That's my question. Why Nigerian people cannot read the handwriting on the wall that Fulanis are agents of Satan? They don't need development. Fulani, the thing in their blood is criminality, stealing, looting the whole treasury of the country. Few people are sharing the millions of billions of dollars of Nigeria and leaving people poor. Is that how a country is running, looking like? Our people who say they are governors, they are senators, they are not helping the matter. These people, because of the money they are collecting, they want to enslave their people because of money, which they will leave within a space of time and die. That is why our leader have sought crying all about the black race. The brain of black man is evil. What the black man is thinking every day, every night is evil. We don't think anything good for their people. One man will steal over billions of dollars and send it abroad for white people to use and develop their place. The few days they will left the money and die. When I think about black people, I have become ashamed why I am a black man. Because I have never seen a thing like this. Because of money, you are selling your people to the slave, to your enemy. And the worst of all these things is that the Fulani saw you as a saboteur. They saw you as a person that they cannot deal with. because you cannot come closer to them. They will use you. After using you, they will dump you. You become a enemy of your people and the enemy of Fulanese. Just somebody like Wike today, Omahe, and all of that. Fulani use you.
Hello.
After disgracing you,
hello.
They will dump you.
Hello.
Hello.
Yeah, please.
Hello.
Please try to round up. You have 30 seconds.
Okay.
Yeah.
Thank you very much. I've said what I want to say this morning. What I'm trying to say is that our people must encourage themselves to fight this battle. They must encourage. If you have a children, if you have a brother you like, do everything. Now you are alive. Think of unborn generation. Work for them because they have no hope without you. Thank you very much. Oh, hey, Biafra.
Biafra will hear you. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. God bless you. The lines are still open and you can call to give your contribution. The lines are open and we must continue. We cannot allow the enemies, to begin to be the ones to tell the story. We cannot allow them to determine who is criminal, who is not criminal. They are doing all these things in order to ensure that they invade our land and finish us all. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name, where you're calling from, and please try to manage your time. You have 3 minutes for your contribution. Hello, can you hear me? The caller on Signal. The caller on Signal, can you hear me? Your name and where you're calling from. Please try to manage our time.
Hello, good morning, Martin. Am I coming out clear?
You are coming out very, very clearly. Right on.
All right. Thank you, Mazi, my African rep. Greetings. Greetings to all Biafran listening. Good morning to everybody here present listening. Our leader remains Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, and he must be freed, whether you like it or not. We are not relenting. Mazi, I have nothing much to add. Instead, I want to validate your teachings, your eye-opening teachings, as always this morning, because you are doing a tremendous work, trying to let our people know that those things they think are the problems are not really the problems. The problem is more of internal, because I tell you, any Nigerian being still believing that, or still believing in the government and its security agencies to give you peace, to restore peace and calmness to Nigeria or to your various localities. I can assure you that the only peace they have agreed to offer you is a peaceful burial. They have all agreed to be offering you a peaceful burial one after the other. And that's why it's going to continue, because that's why, you see, they introduced a lifestyle that is alien to our culture, if I must say, a kind of making our culture to celebrate burials more than people when they are living, when they are alive. We celebrate, we see burial as when to like show how wealthy we are, how prosperous our families are, instead of the other way around, which is not our culture in the first place. These cultures are imported cultures in our own, and we celebrate it. That's why they kill us, they impose money on their cows to buy them to celebrate the people they kill. They come again, they kill, they make money. Now the cow is no more. They are harvesting organs, sending abroad everywhere to sell, making money with our own. Since they can't sell their car, let us sell the human being living in the land. This is what these people are important with the help of the politicians of South East as themselves. But I know that the time is right. The time is right in the sense that I ask myself, if all this awareness, with all this awareness that has been created as regards to the Fulani agenda to conquer Nigeria by T.Y. Bandima, Bosu Emmanuel, Obedea Mailafia, Kule Komodo, and our leader, the supreme leader of indigenous people of Biafra from day one, has been shouting this thing on Radio Biafra on every platform. The inhabitant of this same country called G has not still waking up from their slumber to realize that this is a reality facing them. Rather, they choose PDP for a change. Not to talk more of when they are not even informed. Have you seen nobody informed them? What do you think would have been happening by now? Everybody would have been, they talk and say, online for don't carry in crypto. Online for don't carry in crypto. You understand? Because they want every one of us to carry the crypto. You understand? That's the development they want. That's because they want for us as a people. And some of us are embracing it. Today, people are changing Quran to Igbo dialects just to split the master, just to spread the gospel to the grassroots. Because that village woman who didn't go to school to learn English, when they read in Igbo, he will understand. This is how they come with their jihadist conquest in all ramifications, in all angles, militarily, religion, terror, with their terrorists, with their government, everywhere they are asking us to take over our land by force because it has been premeditated that this is when they are going to do this. And they're in a head. But they have met the rock, the Iroko, that they will never wish in their entire life that they will meet because they are so boastful of it. But today God has disappointed them. And on that we stand. Our land must be defended. Everybody must, if you're not an IPOB brother, you have to go and look for a and join. Don't say I'm outside, be inside, know what is going on. Know what is going on. You can't be outside and no, be inside. It's better you're safe inside. It doesn't cost you nothing. On this note, I bring greetings to all my continue and we must continue to fight to the end. Man, thank you. Continue your good work. It's only God that will reward you. The reward doesn't come from man. We are fighting for the dead. We are not fighting for the living. And on that we stand. I stand by. Thank you, my comrade.
Yes, sir. Thank you very much. God bless you. I like that closing remark. We are fighting for the dead, not just for the living. The living can be three, but the dead cannot be three. The dead are people, the dead is talking about that we are fighting for are people that have already laid down their lives for this same purpose. They are our inspiration. They are the reason we are doing all this, and they are the reason we cannot stop. They lay down their lives so that our children and generations to come will have freedom. We owe them that. On the issues of that our brother raised concerning Twitter, right now I discovered that I cannot attach any video whatsoever to my Twitter account because Twitter have joined these guys to try and see that they frustrate us. Twitter was being professional for many years. Twitter had been professional for many years, and that was why they punished them by banning Twitter for more than a year, and nobody could do anything about it. The whole world kept quiet. They had to force Twitter, press on them And now Twitter is doing their bidding. I can only attach pictures on my tweets. I can't attach any video. Because when you attach videos, people are seeing it live. People are seeing the things that are going on. Because Twitter is wide. It reaches far. More than Facebook. Facebook is a gossip site. People just go there to gossip and talk rubbish. Twitter is official. Serious people are on Twitter. The people that matters in this world are on Twitter. So they've been able to get Twitter as well. But we are not going to stop. We're not going to allow them to get by. This is Radio Biafra. And we must continue. They cannot get a hold of this one. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra, Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you're calling from. Please, you have 3 minutes for your contribution. Hello, can you hear me?
I can hear you, Mazi. Good morning from Biafra land.
Yeah, good morning. Right on, the world is listening to you.
Yes. Mazi is calling. My brother, I must take congratulations for you IPOBians. People doesn't know why we are IPOB. The reason why we are IPOB is because we listen together. We work together. We go together. Even when not seeing each other's eyeball to eyeball. So, the Biafra of today, what I want to tell you is that it is finished. It's only Biafra that remains to come, to be restored. Then we will live in peace. I will like to use my language. I'm calling you from Obunike, Anambra State, precisely. So thank you very much, my brother. And thank you, IPOBians. Forward ever, backward never.
Yes, sir.
Na-akụziri unu n'asụsụ Igbo ihe unu ma na unu adịghị ya, mana unu ncha niile nwee nke maalụ asụsụ Igbo asụ nke o ji azụ ahịa, nke ọ na-ede ede ebe anyị na-azọ PVC na ego. No problem. Asị na onye kpọọ ọbara gbakọrọ agbata eji ejiri ekpere ahịhịa. Igbo bụ Igbo binye enu n'oge adịghịzi. Igbo dị nsọ binye n'oge adịghịzi. Igbo ma mma binye n'oge adịghịzi. A na-anwụrụ n'ahụ one ntị ahụ Chukwu dere mmadụ n'oge ahụ. Ihe bụ na onye ọbụla ga-anwụ anwụ egwu ọnwụ na-atụ. Ndị nwere ndị ma mma ekenekwa ụmụ n'ụtọ shi nke anyị gaa n'ihu n'eze arụ. I will go away from here, Mazi. I'm telling you to continue. I'm telling you, every Biafran that get sense of reasoning, continue. Those who know what children to give birth inside house means, to train it, and even to give him name means, continue. No mistake, no going back. Nothing will stop Biafran restoration. It is over. God have sent you. God have blessed you. For you to say God bless you is like you are making mistake because you are blessed already. I must pray God Almighty to protect you, inner and body, protect you, keep you safe, keep you alive to restore Biafra. HOD, head of directorate, continue. Ndị baịs na onye nwe ihe a na-agwa ya mgbe ọ na-alụ ọrụ. Mmanụ onye a na-alụta ha ọrụ ya ga na-agba ya mgbe iwe na-alụ ọrụ ewe nwe isi webụrụ ọrụ eziokwu. Ndị ike. Ọhịa Biafra. Ọhịa Biafra. Oh, Biafra. Bye-bye from here. Thank you so much.
Thank you very much. God bless you. We must continue. The callers on Signal, the callers on Skype. You still have the opportunity to call before we round up. It seems like a good number of our people rush to WhatsApp. But you have the opportunity, you can call. If you are calling from Skype, you can call. If you're calling from Signal. Before we call it a day for today, you can call and give your contribution to the program that we have today. So these people, they are doing all that they can do just to ensure that they shut us up. Just to ensure that they try to make the world not to know the genocide that they are committing on our land. Hello, good morning and welcome to Radio Biafra Voice of the Coast. Your name and where you calling from?
Hello, my African love, Talenemi. Udo de rende na chudo na hatuko kuka abiyama.
Yes, sir.
Mazi, without wasting our precious time, let me acknowledge our Chuku Okuke Abiyama, praise him, thanking him, because our God, Chuku Okuke Abiyama, the God of our ancestors, who look on our face and give us a true leader. A leader who said, my people must be free. I don't want any other thing. He said, freedom is precious than any other things. That is the word of our leader, and everybody know that. Protect him, thank him, bless him, and see us through, because we are your children. Give our leaders wisdom, knowledge to moving ahead, not back down. We praise you all the time, thanking you, give you praise for giving us Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, the man who rejected everything in the whole world, people to be free. May Elohim guide him and protect him in the name of Chukwu Okuke Abiyama.
Yes, sir.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Mazi, let me start from this here. I want to say this for our people who are in our this Biafra land. Without let me say I'm calling from my location, you know. That says only people that sabi track is Biafrans. Biafran terrorists. They don't know how to track them. But we are here. It doesn't matter. They can never chase us away from our land. Because people can give us our land. Dear friends, please, how do we understand? When our leader is out here, they are killing us.
With the record straight, the enemies have called everyone criminals. They have called everyone criminals. If there are criminals on our land, we know how to tackle them. We know how to tackle them. But these ones are not criminals that they are killing. They are innocent people. Hello, the